Folks, Curt Harrington here, and I'm on the shores of beautiful Eagle Lake here at North Shore Lodge on the northeast side of the lake. And as you can tell, it is a bit windy. It is a bit cool. We've got the cold snap pants on. We are bundled up, even though it is midsummer. So midsummer in Canada still doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be super warm, of course, and that's what we've got for a high today, probably about 70 degrees for a high. The temperature's gotten down into the upper 50s, mid 60s, so that's pretty much what we're fishing right now. As you can tell, it is windy, it is choppy, we've got a big wind blowing in here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on bottom bouncing, trying to cover a lot of water and fish those big Colorado blades because we had a pretty good storm come through last night. So I'm not sure what mood the fish are gonna be in. I'm not sure what that storm and wind might have done to the fish, so that's what we're gonna try to do, is pattern those fish and find those active ones by pulling big, bright Colorado blades. Let's see how we do. All right, folks, so as you can see, it's kind of a windy day out on the main body, but we found ourselves a nice quiet little spot back here in the Eagle River. We're fishing along some weeds, fishing a bit shallower, and what we're doing, trying to cover water on the edge of these weed beds, is pulling Colorado blades. So I got a number 4 bright orange gaudy color, pulling at about 1 to 1.3. And Dad, what did you just switch to?
I switched to something with a red hook.
So Dad is a big proponent of the number 2 and number 1 red octopus hooks, whereas I use a lot of the number 1 Aberdeen hooks. Dad, why do you like the red octopus hook better?
Just makes it a little easier for me to get the minnow on, and I don't feel like I have to thread that whole fish.
And sometimes those Aberdeen hooks can be better for crawlers when you are trying to thread that crawler on, whereas those octopus hooks can be better for minnows here when we're pulling. And the other thing I did with Dad's too is he doesn't have quite as big a presentation. He's got just 2 beads and then a number 1 Colorado blade, so he's got just a little bit more of a finesseful presentation, and I'm pulling a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter.
I'm all about the finesse.
He's all about the finesse.
So my wife tells me some of the best part of the day is anticipation. So what we are anticipating is, let's look at what they packed us for lunch. There we go. We have a nice little cooler thing. Delicious. Some sandwiches. That's a pretty nice bread. Looks like it's probably turkey with some white American cheese.
Oh, I like that.
Very tasty bread. Some ruffles. Looks like Canadian ruffles. They're all dressed. I don't know what that means. All dressed.
As
Oh, and
opposed
then
to
looks like
naked?
some homemade cookies. Looks like an oatmeal raisin. Why do people put raisins in cooked food? Cooked raisins? Ugh. All right. Thank you.
Oh my.
It's a perch and an oyster shell.
Perch and an oyster shell?
Like a clam shell? Yeah, there was a clam there too with him.
Let's see your perch, Dad. Show it to us.
Oh, it is a jumbo perch.
Jumbo perch.
Yes, one of those Great Lake perch.
Looks like one of those great walleye meal perch. This is what I've got for Dad's rig here. You can see it's a number 2 octopus hook, a number 1 Colorado blade, and then just a couple beads. I've got it on a metal clevis. Basically what it does is it works really good for fishing minnows like what we're doing right here, and it adds some flash, attention, vibration, but it doesn't steal the show. A nice compact profile, and then it's just really, like Dad says, he likes these number 2 octopus hooks, and when you're using minnows, that's what I like as well. So what do you think about this spot?
Well, Cale did an excellent job of giving us a beautiful place to get us out of the wind. The fishing, not so much. Yesterday we were 12 small fish an hour. Today we're 1 eater fish and 1 small perch in an hour. So it's time to go. This feels way too much like fishing and not near enough like catching.
Well, let's go get some catching done.
It is in the mid 60s this morning. So I think what we need is to go to the Lucky Socks in the boat.
Okay.
So that'll keep my feet warm, give us a little bit of luck as we head to this next spot.
New York Giants, are you liking your cold snap coat?
Oh, yeah, very nice coat, especially when Nick drives through the wind and we get splashed. Yesterday was really wet. today I am much warmer and much drier.
And when I say your cold snap coat, I mean mine.
Yeah, I'd like to reach out to Cold Snap, let them know that I'm more than willing to wear their gear if they'll give me some. Thank you.
Sounds good.
And if it's not Cold Snap, I'll pretty much wear anybody's free gear.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm wearing Nick's free shirt.
All right, Dad, what's the update?
It is 10:54. Our lost fish caught was 9:07. Today is a day of fishing. There is very little catching. I have done my best tin cup. I've moved my coins from my left pocket to my right pocket. I took off the unlucky giant socks. I've changed off tops. Nick did something to my presentation.
That you requested.
Yes, I'm just trying to change up the mojo.
We no longer like octopus hooks, do we?
No, the octopus hooks we're not hooking.
So.
Maybe because there weren't any fish biting, but that's a different problem for a different day.
Yep. You know how I always talk about, make small adjustments, location, depth, presentation. We've just decided to change it all up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to change it all up, and we're going to keep pulling spinners, looking for active fish, and go hit a few more spots.
Good fishing.
All right, Dad. What do we got going on?
Sorry, what?
What do we got going on?
I have no idea. We're trolling some big random wire that we've caught.
Random wire?
Fish. I don't know. It's colored. It has pretty lines.
Leadcore.
I'm sorry.
Leadcore.
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 See?
Using leadcore.
That's what I said.
What baits?
Some flicker shad.
Yeah. Number 5s.
Number 5.
You got number 5. I got number 7.
Well, 5 is better than 7.
It has been. I haven't had a bite
Because 5
yet.
has caught 5 fish and 7 has caught 0 fish.
That's true. That's true. So we're just over a weedy bay.
Now, 2 of the fish were teeny tiny little perch, and one of them actually got eaten by another one.
One of the perch did get bad touched on the way in.
So, but we did catch a 30-inch northern, 22-inch walleye, another 16, 18-inch walleye. So we have had some success, considering today has been way too much fishing and not near enough catching.
A lot of fishing. That's why we're doing this. Now we're going to get back up, try to get right along the weed edge. I'd kind of taken it a little too far as I was getting set up, so we'll get back on where we need to be and hopefully catch a few more. All right, Dad's got one. What do we got here?
It's not as big as that teens walleye.
Teens?
So, that one we did that was like 16, 17.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see what we got. I just said I'd seen a couple. It's staying down. Do you need me on that?
It's staying down.
Do you need me
Little
on that?
head shake, could be a northern. If it's a walleye, you may want to net it.
Okay. Change the plans really fast.
It's a walleye.
Is it a netter?
Yeah, not necessarily.
Oh, it's a nice walleye.
Oh, swing low, sweet chariot.
Oh my gosh. We've just got that hanging out there. Camera angles have got a little questionable at times. Whoa, a little chaos back here. A little chaos. Yes, smaller than the teens are, huh?
That's what I felt.
That's what you felt, huh?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Camera angle got a little wild. Show me that one. That'll do.
So,
look at that.
Not a bad size.
Not a bad size
We'd
at all.
eat him if it was dinner, but no, tonight we went with the ribs and the macaroni and cheese.
I actually don't think we could eat him. He's over 18 inches.
Oh, well, never mind.
We would not eat him. We would not eat him.
We have not measured.
We would follow the law. All right, let him go. I'm officially on the board for trolling crankbaits. And this is why we're using this method, because we're up in the weeds. This is where all these little perch are. And where these little perch are, that's where those trophy caliber walleyes are. The big muskie, the big pike. Gonna throw that perch on the ground. So that's what we're trying to do here, is we're getting lots of little perch taps, and then from time to time, we get a big one. And from time to time, we get a little perch tap, and then it gets attacked by a big one too. So the reason we're pulling crankbaits here as opposed to bottom bouncing is because what we're doing is we're kind of in a weedy bay, and you'd think this is where the pike, the muskies would be, but in actuality, this is where the big walleyes are too, because all those little yellow perch are up there, and that's kind of that big walleye forage here. one of the patterns we're kind of putting together here is you got the smaller to eater's caliber walleyes feeding on the crayfish out along the boulders, that deeper water, and then you got the big walleyes up in these weedy bays, still shallow water, chasing those yellow perch. So what we got here is we're in about 8 to 10 feet, and then the weeds, I'm looking at them right now, they're topping off about that same 6 to 8 feet depending on where we are. So what I'm trying to do is, you got one, Dad?
I got a perch.
You got a perch? Bring the perch in. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to pull the crankbaits right across the tops of these weed edges, because that's going to be where these fish are eating these little perch. And it's a little too weedy to bottom bounce. It's a little too big, at least for me right now, to want to slip bobber it or cast it. But as we continue to dial in a spot, oh, you just got some green.
No,
but as we continue to dial in a spot, that's when we could come back in and hit some slip bobbers or cast some crankbaits. So that's kind of what we're doing right now, is getting to know this bay. We've got one spot that we've seen a pretty good we've got 2 walleyes directly off it. My pins are right next to each other, so feel pretty good that if we can get that dialed in, that's where we would come back with the bobbers. But that's the goal right now, get to know this bay, find some fish, and yeah, effectively fish across the tops of these weed edges.
The other problem is Dad can't cast a crankbait.
Dad also cannot cast a crankbait, so that is also a pretty major part of this presentation. He is correct on that. So when you take a look at the spot we're fishing, I mean, it's truly, we got the weeds over here, and then you've got kind of a rocky reef right there in front, and then it's just kind of like literally just between some islands. The depth, it's not incredibly deep. Again, we're fishing depths between 8 and sometimes we slide out here in the 15 feet. But that's the goal here. You don't have to go deep for August walleyes. You really don't. This is where the big ones are. All right, Dad's got one of those. I saw a big one on the graph. I told him to drop down to it, and he's got it. What are we looking like?
Feels pretty good. Big head shake.
I just took the boat out of gear since we're only running 2 of us. So now I'm just letting him bring it to me, and I'm hoping it's the right species. Still have not seen it.
Feels like the right species.
It's
kind of a dead weight.
It's kind of running.
He's big.
He's big?
Yeah.
He looked really big on the graph.
He could be a northern. He's a lot of shake.
He's right under the boat.
Yep. It's
Big
running.
spin.
It's going to be a northern.
Yep, it is. No, it's not.
No, my goodness.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. Holy moly.
Go ahead and open your bail. That is not a northern. Oh, yeah. That is not a northern.
That's a big walleye.
Little craziness, but this is exactly what we came for. Look at that. That is perfect, what we wanted. Dad finally let me catch one. Big run.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, at the boat. You see him?
Yep.
Oh, he's not near as big as yours.
Nope.
Dang it. Another one of those good ones, though. We'll sure take him. We'll sure take him. These are fun. These are fun. This one not near as big as Dad's, but it's the biggest one I've caught today, so. Dad's got another one here. It says no net. Look at that. Dad's caught so many today that this is apparently a no net candidate. Yeah?
Oh!
We're counting it. We're counting it.